Hi, Donald. I think you're off to a great start here. You've relied on only black, white, and gray. You've used simple shape and line, and you've done a pretty good job of expressing the word pairs. I think this one here is really visually pretty interesting too. My suggestions for improvement. One, I suggest that you give each one a background, a place to exist. You might do that through a rectangle of gray, something to define the space that these compositions are happening on. Second, I would also suggest giving some of your shapes a tone, a gray tone, maybe some black, maybe some white, and that will change these outlined shapes into really solid forms. This one here uses the heart shape, and I was hoping that we would stay away from not only representational forms, but symbolic forms, and this kind of Valentine's Day heart is one of those shapes that is both symbolic and representational. It's a symbol of a heart, so it's not really a drawing of a heart, but it's close enough that it is a drawing of a heart. So please stay away from these kinds of really loaded symbols, the heart being one of those, and go with a more non-representational form. This one, again, gray background might be helpful, and this one is by far the least visually interesting one. A square and a circle. There's not much interaction happening here. There's not a lot of variation, and even putting them on a background might be helpful. Here I would suggest having part of the forms running off the page, creating, maybe cutting off a bit of the circle with is part of the composition or something along those lines to make it slightly more visually interesting. Right now it's quite stagnant. So I will send these back to you. Please make your revisions and then send them back to me for a grade, okay?